Hello and welcome to another Let's Play Pokemon TCG Online. I'm Daniel, one of the hosts on the Reasons I'm Broke podcast, put up every single week right here on YouTube as well as nerdupmedia.com, where you can check out some of the other podcasts, some of the other Let's Plays on the network. But again, this is the Reasons I'm Broke Let's Play Pokemon TCG Online. First opponent being Carlos BC 1025, who uses Dragon, Psychic, and Colorless types. Here we go, and this past weekend we had Nationals go through, and we saw a Wailord deck that I had not seen before, and that actually made it to the finals. So we should expect to see, moving forward, probably this or next week, some more Wailord decks out there. But the way it works is it basically forces you to deck out by stalling due to the high HP on Wailord, but the winning deck ended up being a Toad deck. So let's see, first opponent here, looks like we are going up against water types. They could have some of the same cards we saw in Nationals, but it'll be fun regardless to see a lot of decks change and a lot of brand new ideas come out of the Nationals tournament. Overall, it was a very, very fun weekend for the world of Pokemon TCG. So let's see, looks like from the prizes they do have a Latios EX deck in there. They've got the Deoxys. Alright, maybe we can get some more basics out there. So let's go ahead and feed our Gengar. I'm going to hold off on the Gengar Spirit Link, and let me see what we have here. Jagged Fang, discard energy attached to this Pokemon, then discard energy attached to your opponent's active. Switch one of your bench Pokemon with one of his or her active. So not an attack we could use if we were to get a Mega Gengar. So let's go ahead and Shauna. We'll put out another Gengar, and we'll hold off. Actually, let's go ahead and put the Muscle Band down. We'll do 30 damage with the Night Attack, if that goes through. The Sharpedo EX has 170 HP. It is a dark type, so we are definitely weak against it. One attack from it would be enough to knock out Gengar, and it has a weakness to electric types. Pokemon Center Lady right there. They use it already for just 30 damage. I would have actually saved it if I were him. So 60 damage onto the Gengar EX. Was that the Hunt? Switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with one of his or her active. This does 30 damage to the new Pokemon. Okay. And did 60, right, because it's super effective. No Dimension Valley. Alright. So I'm going to hold off, and they'll be able to get a knockout next turn with just one. So let's go ahead and feed a different Gengar. Who do we want to feed? I guess we'll put damage... one energy on him, we'll do the Night Attack again. He might knock it out next turn, but I couldn't get a Dimension Valley. Otherwise, I probably would have done the Special Energy onto that Gengar, switched out, done the Poisoning, switched back, since this guy was probably going to get knocked out with the 100 damage. 200 in this case with the super effective Dark types against the Gengars. There it is, 200 damage. So that's already a knockout for them. They should get that basic Pokemon right on their bench. Yep, they go for the Latios EX. And they should go for the Deoxys, although they could go for the Pokemon Center Lady. Nope, they go with the Deoxys. Alright, so let's get the Versus Seeker. We'll get the Tierno right back so we can draw up 3. Do we get any basics? We do get another Gengar. We do get a Dimension Valley. So in that case, I am going to feed this Gengar down here. I was hoping for a little Lampent, but it did not end up happening. Alright, let's do a Dark Corridor attack. Let's go ahead and poison up the Sharpedo EX. That'll switch out with the Gengar we have on the bench. And it's their turn. They're down to 50 HP. They should be putting out the Latios EX at this point. Let's find out. And then from there, they have a choice. They can either go with the Hunt and still do 60 damage to our Pokemon and switch out with the other Gengar. Or they can go for another knockout and get 2 more prizes, which is probably what I would do if I were them, because that's a cost of 1 energy on their end. And then they still have all of these guys that they can work on building up. It looks like that is what they're going to do for 200 damage, and they'll be down to 2 prizes after that. Let's see what happens. There it is, 200. Another knockout for them. And they get 2 prizes out of that, since that is an EX, so this guy's down to 50. We'll be able to knock it out next turn, no problem. Let's see if we get any basics. Try to build up to the Chandelier out here. Professor's Letter. Let's get some energies. Alright, nothing else we can do. Dark Corridor attack for 80 and the knockout, so that's 2 prizes for us as well. Chandelier and the Charon. Alright, so no rare candies, no Litwicks. Not too much help on that end. But on the upside, they don't have anything with energies on their end. We've got the Deoxys, who they could put out, but that'd be a one-hit knockout on our end. The Kyogre could probably take some damage. They end up going with the Latios EX. And they're going to go ahead and try to build that up. There's a double Dragon Energy, and I think they'll do 40 damage. If you go first, you can use this attack on your first turn. So yeah, just 40 damage onto Gengar EX. We'll be able to poison it up next turn. Alright, let's hope for some basics. What do we have? No basics. Let's see. Let's do the Great Ball. There's a Litwick. Let's put him down. We'll do another Great Ball. What do we get? Nothing that time. Alright, how many energies have we gone through? We've got 2 in the discard pile, so yeah, let's go ahead and do an energy retrieval. There it is. We'll put a regular energy onto Litwick. We'll do a Dark Corridor attack for 80 damage, poison it up, and we'll put out the Litwick. Alright, so that's down to 80. We'll be able to knock that out next turn as well, so maybe they have another double Dragon Energy. Provides, this card can only be attached to Dragon Pokemon. Every type of energy, but only provides 2 energies at a time. Can only be attached to Dragon types. So yeah, they could have another one on their hand and knock out our Litwick, which would totally defeat the Chandeliers that we're trying to put out. But if not, that's another knockout on our end. Nope, never mind. There's a Pokemon Center lady right there. So, oh, there is another one. There's the double Dragon Energy, so they will be able to knock out our Litwick with the Light Pulse for 120, 10 damage. Prevent all effects of your opponent's attacks except damage done to this Pokemon in your opponent's next turn. So we won't be able to poison up the Latios EX. We have another Litwick. Crap, let's undo that. We'll just end up doing Dark Corridor attack for 80 damage. So it's down to 60, 110 onto the Gengar EX. I don't think that's enough to knock us out. We've got 20 left. Alright, we get a Dimension Valley. We can still... Now we'll put out the Litwick. We'll put the Special Energy onto Litwick. We'll do the Dark Corridor attack for the knockout. No rare candies. We do get a Mega Gengar EX, but I don't think I'm going to evolve it. What do they put out? They've got the Kyogre. They've got another Kyogre EX. They end up going with the Deoxys. There's a Hard Charm. Does 20 no. We'll reduce by 20. I think we'll still be able to knock it out, though. Yeah, we should be able to knock it out. 30 damage with the... Ooh, yeah, the Overdrive Smash. Okay, forgot about the... Alright, so let's go ahead and retreat. Put out Gengar EX. We'll do the Dark Corridor attack for 140 due to the super effective. We're both down to 1 prize. If they can... yeah, they can put out the Victini for the Beat Blast. They can... I don't think they'll be able to play that at all. Shouldn't be able to attack this turn, but regardless, we have to be able to knock this guy out this turn. Let's see. Oh, we get the evolution. That's basically it. So we get to evolve into Lampent. That does 30 damage next turn. We're down to 40. Let's feed the Lampent. We'll retreat for free. Put out the Gengar EX. Dark Corridor attack for 80. They are poisoned. That's 110. No, we still won't be able to knock it out. Nope, definitely not. Alright, so it looks like we did lose this one. I was hoping to... If we were to get a Lysander, we can pull out the Victini, and that would have been a win, but I don't think that's going to happen. Definitely not going to happen. Although I wonder how the Chandelier would work if they knocked it out. It does not matter, because we will be able to evolve next turn. There we go. Let's do a Pokemon Fan Club. Let's get a Gengar. And let's get a Litwick. Maybe we'll get a rare candy. Yeah, I was hoping for that Lysander. There it is. So what can you do? Return 2 water energies attached to this Pokemon to your hand for 140. So this Gengar would be able to withstand that attack. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so let's feed this Gengar. We're going to retreat for free, put out this one. We'll do the Dark Corridor attack. For 80 damage, we'll put out this other Gengar with a full amount of HP, 170. They should still withstand it. They've got 80 on that Kyogre. If they're not able to heal, then we might actually pull this off. Even without the Lysander, 140. Yep, 140 onto Gengar EX. So 2 of those goes back to their hand. 70 HP left. We'll put that onto that Gengar. We'll retreat for free once again. Dark Corridor attack for 80. Yeah, we pulled it off. All right. Awesome. We got that one. That was really close. Really, really close. I thought they were going to be able to knock out our Litwick or the Lampent since it only had 40 HP left. But no, they fortunately, they didn't have enough energy to pull off the stronger attacks right away. So actually, we're going to go into Standard real quick. Maybe we'll run into a Wailord deck. But that was a really good match. Really fun match. As always, Brocats, at the very end of this, we will open up some Roaring Skies booster packs. That is the latest set currently out. Next opponent is Nix's. And they use Fairy types. Let's see who goes first. Start off with Litwick. Always like to start off with a Gengar, but we'll work with what we have. So what do we have here? Xerneas. We've run into a couple of those in the past. Just 2 of your bench Pokemon. Granville Spear. And they end up pulling out the Full Art Gardevoir EX. So there's a Gengar EX. Let's go ahead and get some energies. We do have that rare candy. I guess we'll build up the Gengar EX for now, just in case. I'm going to save that Dimension Valley. And then maybe we'll be able to evolve into Lampent next turn, or we'll pull up a Chandelier for a rare candy right away. Alright, so they're building up their bench as well. Let's go with the Charon, and we get another Litwick. We get a Professor's Letter. We'll evolve into Lampent. We do have a Lysander. That's really good. Alright, so I think I'm going to put on some pressure at this point. So let's go with the Lampent. We'll feed it. We'll do a Curse Drop, and we'll put all 3. I'm actually going to go after the Swirlix. Maybe I can knock it out next turn. But in the meantime, they've got another Full Art Gardevoir EX. And that's what they're going to build up again with the Geomancy. Alright, so... Oh, we do get a Chandelier. Awesome. Let's put that out. We'll feed the Chandelier. We'll do a Dimension Valley. And we'll do a Curse Drop. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to put the rest onto that Gardevoir EX. So there's our first prize. Once again, the one thing I love about the Ghost types in the TCG is that we can go after the bench. So in a case like this, where they're just focusing on that bench and trying to build them up, we can add some damage onto them while having the Chandelier out there with the Feigning Spell. In case they try to knock out Chandelier, we can always have that 50% chance of bringing down the Xerneas with us. Alright, so let's go ahead and feed the Gengar EX. And we'll put the Curse Drop. We'll put all 6 onto this Gardevoir EX. Down to 80, and this one still has 107, so naturally they're going to try to put this guy out next. But we can always Lysander up into... Oh, look at that. They've got a Mega Gardevoir EX at this point. Alright, so let's go ahead and do a rare candy up into the Chandelier. There we go. We'll feed that same Chandelier. Let's go ahead and do another Curse Drop. So I'm only going to put 1 because I can Lysander it up, and I'm going to put the rest onto the Mega Gardevoir. Alright, so my plan, in case for some reason Chandelier doesn't work out, Lysander into the Gardevoir EX that's out here. The Gengar's Dark Corridor attack with 60, plus the poisoning would knock it out in one turn. So they're still working at that bench. So we're going to keep on punishing the bench. Let's go and do a Versus Seeker, get that Charon. Draw 3, and look at that. A bunch of draw 3s right back. Alright, so Curse Drop. Once again, all 6 onto that Mega Gardevoir. So that one's down to 100. This one's down to 70. They're going to Sycamore and get 7 new cards. There's the Fairy Garden, so that gets rid of our Dimension Valley. They have a free retreat cost, so at this point they can bring out either one of those Gardevoir EXs. Maybe they have a Mega Gardevoir on their bench. Alright, so let's hope to draw another Dimension Valley. We do not get it. Alright, so we're going to have to feed our Chandelier if we're going to do an attack, so let's do a Curse Drop. All 6 onto this one. So that one's down to 40, this one's down to 70. And we've got the Xerneas still at 130. So, and there goes our Lysander, and there goes our teammates as well, but we do end up drawing up a Dimension Valley from that. So they're going to go ahead and get an Ultra Ball. I'm assuming they're going to go for the Mega Gardevoir. Nope, they end up conceding the match. Alright. So maybe that card was in their prizes. They have 22 cards left, so they had gone through most of their deck. I'm not sure. But at the same time, we were punishing the bench, so whatever they were building up to would not have withstood another attack, at least from the Chandelier. Alright, let's jump into one more. Alright, so next opponent is Bozek, who uses fighting types. Let's see if they go first. Yep, they will. We have no basics twice, 3 times. And we got it that time. We end up with 3 this time, including a Lampent that we can evolve one of the Litwicks into. And a couple of special energies. But they are going to start off with 3 extra cards because we did not have those basics for 3 turns. So they'll get a bit of a head start into trying to build up for what they need. But the upside is we do have a resistance to fighting types. Alright, we're going to start off with Gengar EX, and we'll put down the Litwicks. And they will go first. Let's see what kind of deck they use. They've got a Lucario EX, and they've got a Machop. With the Muscle Bands, with the Fighting Stadiums, which do more damage to EXs. So right away, they can do a ton of damage onto Gengar. Missile Jab, the Corkscrew Smash, you may draw cards until you have 6, that does 60, the Somersault Kick does 100, and each of your fighting Pokemon's attack do 20 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. Yeah, so right away they're building up their attacks, and the Hypnotoxic Laser, wow. Are we asleep? And we're asleep. Look at that. And we stay asleep. Alright, Brokettes, let's see what we can do here. We'll end our turn. We cannot evolve into Lampent, and we stay asleep. Alright, this next turn is definitely going to hurt. There's the Versus Seeker. If we can pull off a Dimension Valley or a Double Colorless Energy and Wake Up, then we'll be able to do something. But in the meantime, we're kind of stuck like this. And I'm assuming they're going to get some more Machops. No, they end up going with Metatite. They do get a Muscle Band along with it. There it is. That's the one they attach it to. Feeding Lucario again. 100 damage onto Gengar EX. That'll do even more next turn. We stay asleep, so Gengar's done. Let's go ahead and evolve into Lampent. Pokemon Fan Club. We'll get another Gengar. Let's get 2 of them. Let's put them down and just feed one of them. That'll end our turn. We stay asleep because of that laser. Does not matter that we wake up because we will be knocked out next turn. No Dimension Valley, no Chandeliers, no Rare Candies. And with the Machamp out there, they're pretty much going to have a one-hit knockout for anything we put out every single turn. They set up really quickly, really impressive. And with the Pokemon power from Machamp, from the Fighting Energies, from the Muscle Bands, from the Stadium, that's just an extra 20 damage they're going to be doing every single turn. On top of whatever, you know, the regular attack is doing. So in that last attack, the Corkscrew Smash normally does 60. It ended up doing 100 in spite of our resistance. Now it does 120 because of the Machamp that's out there. So they're going to get 2 prizes from there. Let's go ahead and put out Lampent because we could always retreat because of that special energy, I'm hoping. And we do get an Evo Soda. Let's get the Chandelier. Put that out. I'm going to have to sacrifice the Litwick, it looks like. We'll feed that same Chandelier, we'll retreat for free, put out Litwick, and end our turn. That is it. They can Lysander up into the Chandelier and get rid of that, but I do want to do some damage onto the Meditite. Yep, that's what they're doing. They're doing the Lysander, although they may go after Gengar EX so they can get 2 prizes. Yep, that's what they do. So that'll be 2 more, and then they'll just need 1 more Lysander, pull out the other Gengar, and that'll be a game for them. So 180, that's the knockout. Put out Chandelier. Any supporters? Nope. Alright, so we're just going to feed the Chandelier. We'll do the Curse Drop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 1 knockout there, and the rest onto Machamp. We get a Spirit Link out of that 1 prize. Did not want to put another special energy onto Chandelier. We'll save it just in case, but it's not looking too good. So there's a Karina. They can go for another Meditite as well. They end up going with Groudon EX. And they Muscle Band along with that one. There it is. So this guy's got 140. Groudon's got 180. So there's a knockout onto Chandelier for 160. We do get the Fainting Spell. So we bring down the Lucario EX with us. But they're just 1 prize away, and they should be able to do a 1-hit knockout regardless. We've got to do the Gengar. Alright, so let's get the Professor's Letter. Versus Seeker. We got the Pokemon Fan Club, might as well use it. We'll get another Gengar, we'll get another Litwick. There they are. Well, we will get rid of their Stadium. We'll do the Spirit Link onto Gengar EX. Special Energy, Night Attack. Who do we want to go after? Well, we'll go after the main one out there. So that one's down to 150. Let's see what he can do. The Rip Claw, flip a coin if heads, discard an energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. They end up putting out the other Fighting Stadium, which gives them an extra 20 HP, so that's 70 onto Gengar EX with the Rip Claw, and if heads, that's another energy gone. Yep, that's what they end up getting. Alright, let's get the Versus Seeker, another Pokemon Fan Club. I'm just trying to get rid of cards from my deck at this point so I can draw up something else. Maybe another Dimension Valley. Night Attack for 30. We're down to 100. I think with... I don't think we'll survive another 2 turns. Especially if they keep getting heads with the Rip Claw. That's really going to slow us down. If I got a Lysander, maybe I can bring out the Machamp and buy myself some time, but it's going to be a hard one. Oof. So the Gold Potion ended up healing all of his HP. It heals up to 90, but he only has 60, so that's all gone. They're going to play another Karina. Let's see who they end up getting. They end up getting a Landorus. Another Muscle Band with that one. There it is. And they get another Machop on the bench. That's 70 damage onto Gengar EX. It's down to 30. It does not get rid of that energy that time, but we haven't played any Charons, no Tyrannos, nothing. will be knocked out next turn. I could buy some time. Let's do that. And that's it. That's all we can do. Just buy myself some time. Oh man, yeah. I think if they get an energy, that should be game. Yep, that's it. 190, just enough. 20 HP, 20 extra enough to knock out the Gengar EX. All right, so we ended up with 2 wins and 1 loss today. We get 3 coins from the wheel, and 4 for playing the match. All right, let's go ahead and open up some booster packs. Here we go. Let's go to our collection of Roaring Skies. There's the packs. All right, here we go. We will open up 4 of them. I think pretty much almost have the entire set. So there's the special energy that we saw played today with the Dragon deck. And there's a Skarmory, regular rare, but one we did not have yet. See what we have here. Lucha, always really cool. Nothing new either, but a Altaria. I don't think it's a reverse holo. Looks like a regular rare, but once again, a card we did not have. And here we go. Pikachu. Another double Dragon Energy. We've got the Healing Scarf, a reverse holo Fletchinder, and a Bennett. All right, one more. See what we've got here. A Skyfield, and it looks like an Unpheasant. Another non-reverse holo, but a new card, one we did not have yet. All right, very cool. Don't forget to click on the Reasons I'm Broke logo at the top right-hand corner of the screen to subscribe for future Let's Plays Pokemon TCG Online, as well as the regular podcast where Kelly and I discuss comics, movies, TV, video games, and more every single week. Those upload every Sunday at noon Eastern Time. But otherwise, do check out nerdupmedia.com for the rest of the shows on our network. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next one.